Hello once again, welcome back to my channel. I'm Banjo Faith. So it's been a while I uploaded a video concerning the activities my first daughter engaged in. I think I stopped at 18, 19, 20, 21. I stopped at 19 to 21 months old, and since then I have not recorded any. So if your child is between the age of 22 months and 36 months, that is 22 to 3 years, I think this video is for you. First of all, I would like to explain that I did not follow it 3 months again, because at this point my daughter, I think I started Montessori training, so my daughter started going to crèche, and so I didn't really follow it back to back anymore because she was doing some activities in school already. But at home, and then I feel like her activities just dropped drastically at home because we were more in school and we just did whatever she felt like doing. So I've been able to, right now I want to continue the trend. I want to keep you updated on give you ideas on what your child can work with. So pending when my second daughter gets to this age where we might maybe be able to follow 3 or maybe 5 months this time around, this is like a summary of what my first daughter did when she was 22. Right now she is a month to 36, like 35 months old. So between 22 months and 36 months, because some of what I'll be mentioning here, she has not perfected them yet. And note also that this is the age where a typical Montessori classroom starts. So a typical Montessori classroom starts at age 2.5 years. What's 2 years? 2 years is 12, is 24 months, right? 2.5 is 28 months. 45, 28, 29, 30. So 2.5 is 30 months. So it is between this period she also started her Montessori school. So some of the activities I would be including here would be some things you will find in a typical Montessori classroom, which you would also see in my subsequent videos when I'll be breaking down these Montessori curriculum areas in bits. Please, if you have any question at this point, I would serve you better with your question. I would like to make a video based on your specific need. So just put your question in the comment section about a specific area, and I'll do a video that will meet your need. So without wasting further time, let's go. One of the things that my daughter started doing at this time, which is painting. So in school they started painting, and for a long time I did not introduce painting to her at home because I couldn't settle down to just start to prepare the paint. But lately I just fashioned the timing and just did it roughly, and I mean it came out nice. So at home she produced her first picture painting, which I just drew circle and line, which is a sun, prepped yellow color, and she painted it. The second was carrot, so the leaf green, the carrot orange, and that's what we've done so far. But I'm sure she has done a lot of painting in school. So painting is something you can introduce your child really from 22 months. It is fine, you can introduce your child from that. So in painting, I would advise that you use large brush, okay, to start with the child, because if you use a very tiny brush to paint something that is big, it would waste time, and of course the child would just lose interest. But it would help and encourage the child if the child can quickly finish that work when it is just it just goes. So if you have a big brush like this or something bigger, you can work with that. So we can use smaller brushes when it's a smaller object, a smaller drawing. Learning the letter sounds. In Montessori, we do not teach children A, B, C. We teach them A, B, K. That's the letter sound. It helps them read faster, because if you say B for ball, B is not B, ball. So we just say B, ball, B, So we teach the letter sounds, and as we teach the letter sounds, the children also learn the writing directionality. Pardon, this is a flip, this is just the front of my video. So they learn how to write it by tracing it. I DIY'd this. I made this myself. If you want to see how I made it, please let me know, and I would put it together and show you in case you want to do something like this by yourself. So this is just it, where the child will be able to trace the letter sound while making the sound. So preparing to write at the same time, knowing the letter sounds. Coloring. So earlier, we've been scribbling for the longest time. So rather than the chunky crayons, we started using these bigger crayon pens. So this is not the tiny ones. Their hands are still learning to grip, so we do not want them to hold something too tiny. So something this large is okay for this age still. Coloring. So at this time, we can start to teach them how to color things, color the eyes blue, color the feathers green, color this side like this, so that the child will know different designs. I think at this point, your child can also learn to draw defined objects. Why I know this, I did not really settle down to teach my daughter this, and it's one thing I know we want to start working on. We are going to be exploring the strengths of these children, so we need to expose them to a lot of things so that they will know which one is their strength. And you can just start from something simple. Circle, line, you have a sun. Butterfly, circle, big, small circle, big circle, 3 here, 3 there. So just something simple for their level. It could just be line like this, and you have drawn. Just name it something. You have them draw mommy, draw this, enjoy, just to put in their minds that they can start to draw definite concepts already with their chunky crayons. One activity my daughter had started engaging in since she was that 22 months is the geoboard. So I think I also recorded a video, but I'm not sure I've uploaded it, and I hope it's still intact. If you want to see that video, please let me know so I know how I can search for it, on how to make a geoboard. This geoboard helps the child to be creative, to form different shapes, form different objects, just be creative. So it just helps them to be creative. Even an adult, you can use the geoboard and you would enjoy yourself just forming different things, especially if you're creative. Vocabulary with animal figurines or anything. See this themed treasured basket, you'll be seeing it a lot in almost all my videos, because you cannot go out of date with it. Even an adult, where you see a figurine that is an animal you have never seen before, it has expanded your vocabulary, because you find out what object and what animal this is, what they do. So animal figurines and other 3D objects can help expand the child's vocabulary. At this age, this is when the words start to pour out. They talk. So please, we want to expand their vocabulary. Speaking of vocabulary, reading books, I cannot overemphasize this. So just get one of the hard book or a softer books, storybook with large picture and a few words on each page, like 1 line, 2 lines on each page, and read to them. So your children will be picture reading. Okay, just give them the book. Can you read this book for me? What's going on in this page? And the child tells you, I can see he's jumping. It might not be jumping that is in that book, but it's what the child is saying, so it's fine. Then read to the child, ask the child questions after each page, engage the child, make it funny, make it real. And the lion came and roar, and then he was so frightened. Oh my God, please don't hurt me. Use it, make it very interesting. The child will love to read books. I think that's the phase we are here. We are reading a lot of it. Well, we're reading storybooks and we're trying Mr. Sweet Potato, The Stock Truck, and many others. They are there. So explore. Songs and rhymes. Like I said, and these children at this age, they are talking a lot more. So songs and rhymes is a major way to help the vocabulary of a child. Whether that child is slow to speech or a fast talker, talking, like singing rhymes, singing songs, tongue twisters are ways to open their vocab, like open their, you know, those speech people help me, you know, to open it up. So introduce them to more songs and rhymes, and then when they are singing at a point, you can start to correct them like per word. So if you know your child has the capacity to say, okay, ring around the roses, I hope I'm correct with that. That's the first song that came to my mind. So you know your child has the ability to actually pronounce it correctly. Don't just leave the child to keep saying ringa ringa roses. That was what we learned and grew up with. So the child can actually learn to pronounce those words well. It will help your child to be very deliberate while pronouncing words. And you'll be amazed. These are our digital age children. They pick fast. So just set the foundation straight for them. At this age, we engaged in a lot of practical life activities. So this one, there is no specific material. Give them broom to sweep. Give them packer to pack. Give them socks to wash, handkerchief to wash and squeeze and spread. The one that you wash, they can spread it. It does not matter how they do it, it will not be straight. When they have gone, you go and straighten your thing. It will not take 2 minutes to straighten, or 3 or 5 minutes at worst. The impact, as I will always say, is way better than that extra time you spend. Sometimes it's not easy, trust me, it's not. But please allow them to engage. Cooking with you, washing the plates, rinsing the plates, as much as you can take in. Allow them to engage in practical life activities. Transferring with large spoon, maybe picking something with a tongue, provided it is safe for them. Let them explore more practical life activities. Engage them in the work you do in the house. They will be more than happy to do it. Even dressing themselves up, combing their hair, brushing their teeth. Let them do it more. Buttoning up their shirts, using the zip, the buttons, the clip on, the hook and eye, the shoelace. This is the time you would engage, like intentionally. You know, that's one key word I always use. Intentionally give them the opportunity to do it. Right now, no bragging, and trust me, your child is okay if your child cannot do this yet at this age. Oluwatomi is able to dress herself up from head to toe. I just tried it like 3 days ago. Is it yesterday or 2 days ago? And I took bathed her and creamed her and just left her in the room with her clothes and went to bathe her younger sister. And I said, Oluwatomi, put on your pants and put on your dress. I did not like I said it, expecting her to do it perfectly, but she came back to the bathroom where I was bathing her younger sister and showed me, Mommy, I'm done. From head to toe, she was fully dressed. The pants was not the exact way, the leg entered the wrong place, but she wore it well. She still wore it. Her trouser, the blouse was not in the right side up. So they can. Someone looking at her and looking at her head would never think that she can actually dress herself, but they have the capacity to, and happily they do it without being forced, because you've given them that allowance from this. You've not seen it as a chore. Puzzles. So aside the 3D the puzzles that we've been working with, you know, I said we can introduce 2-piece puzzle, 3-piece puzzle, 4-piece puzzle at this age. Personally, I don't know why I was not just looking enough, or maybe I didn't search well to find 3-piece puzzle, 4-piece puzzle for my daughter. I've only been seeing like 8-piece puzzle, 9-piece puzzle, 10-piece puzzle, and when I bring it out, I end up packing it back after 1 week because I'll be looking for one part of it. It is not always utilized well. So I feel until they are ready to use that. Well, at this age, between 3 to 5-piece puzzle would be appropriate for this age. Grading according to size. So there are this set of boxes in the Montessori classroom. It is called the pink tar broad stairs. Yes, those are the 2 major materials in the Montessori classroom that does that for a child. But in my own house, as per Montessori at home, I could access these boxes, and that is what we're using. So because my girl is in a Montessori school, she has actually mastered that from school. but it's something you can also introduce your child to at home. As an adult, you know that this is the smallest comes, the biggest comes first. Well, just stacking it in such height. So allow this child to work with that and learn how to grade. Sometimes do not interrupt. That's one thing I would like you to please take note of. Do not interrupt them when they are working. No, 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 this is not correct, and no, 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 this comes first before. Let them make the mistake. Let her or him make the mistake. They would realize it and correct themselves. Most Montessori materials and Montessori activities are self-correcting activities, that when a child makes a mistake, the child will see it. It will not just fit. It will not just fit. Like knobbed cylinders, for instance. If you know what knobbed cylinder is, the peg will not fit into the hole. You try to. Same with puzzles. It will not fit until it is the perfect one. So that is what we call self-correcting, and it is better the child realizes. As an adult, if you realize your mistake by yourself, it makes more sense to you. You know how you did it, that you got it wrong, so you change it until you get it right. Than when someone shows you how to do it every time. That process will not be, you will not be able to internalize it. So please, in everything, allow the child to make the mistake so that the child can internalize, remember the process. One more activity that I just tried introducing to my daughter yesterday / 2 days ago was the sound boxes. Remember, we are introducing the child to different senses: sense of hearing, sight, taste. I've not even talked about taste. How do you engage your child in taste? Well, oranges, this is sweet. I think I've not done that for Olu and Tommy, to use the right vocabulary. Okay, orange is sweet, lemon is sour, bitter leaf is bitter. So I think I would work on that. I don't know if I would capture that, but just take it as it's something you can introduce to your child at this age. Like I've added it to the activities. So sense of taste, sense of smell. This smells nice. So this smells like vanilla, smells like apple, smells like. So you can just blindfold the child. And this two I've said I have not introduced it to my daughter. I've not intentionally done it for her, so I'll work on that. She's not 36 months yet, so it's still inside this video. And can blindfold the child, make the child smell it. What does it smell like? Of course, it has to be items the child is familiar with, so that the child can put a name to the smell. It smells like plantain. The child is not seeing it. It is stimulating the sense of smell of that child. So when there is danger one day, God forbid, the child will pick it up because the child has been practicing smelling things, safe things. Anyways, then yes, I was talking about the sound boxes. So sense of hearing, we've done a lot of feeling right from when the child was a baby. So that's that. Which other one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the sense of sound. In the shakers, I've taken that away. In the shakers I showed you in my previous video, okay, here's a video. I introduced my daughter to sound boxes by putting, so we have 6 spice bottles. 3 has the yellow and 3 has green, right? And then what I did was that I put different objects in the 3. So if I put 2 stones in the yellow, I put 2 stones in the green. If I put beans in one yellow, I put beans in the green. I put rice in one yellow, I put rice in the green. 3 distinct sounds. When you shake it, it sounds totally different, and it has to sound the same with its partner, right? So the child learns to peer it. Okay, shake this one, this crow, and the child pick, okay, which one sounds like this? Does it sound the same? No, it does not sound the same. Okay, this sounds the same. Put it together until everything is paired. So this is also self-correcting, because when you come and check, it does not sound like the child would keep trying. Right now, Olu told me at this age, 35 months old, she has not gotten the concept yet. So we're still working, and it's okay. In the Montessori classroom, ideally, it is when the child is like maybe in the next 6 months to 8 months before she will be introduced to this thing I'm talking about now. So it's totally fine. I think I've covered a lot in this video. I hope these activities will help you engage your child while the child is at home. so that you reduce screen time and the child is still engaged and enjoying him or herself while learning and playing. Thank you so much once again for staying to the end of this video. If you have other suggestions or questions, please do well to chat me up. Like, drop it in the comment section below. I would always answer, reply, or work on your request as time allows and permits. If you haven't, please do well to subscribe to this channel because I upload parenting content and Montessori related videos, Montessori in Nigeria specifically and in Africa. That will definitely be of help to you. I have a whole playlist of Montessori at home in Nigeria videos. Please explore them and pick the ones that will be very useful to you. Thank you once again for staying, and see you in my next video. Bye.